What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another break on this Friday evening run. I've got 2024-25 Topps Chrome UEFA Club Competitions Hobby 12 box full case number 4. Pick your team. Going to go ahead and get this shared over to the group, get everybody tagged, and we will go ahead and get started. Yes, sir. We're going to do it. Always trying my hardest. We had a crazy whatnot break earlier, so hopefully that luck continues. All right, we got those tags in there. Got a couple people in here, but while we give others a chance to see it, I'm going to crack open our case, get our 12 boxes out, and then adjust our camera, make it brighter. I promise it will not be this dark the whole break. For some reason, the camera just does not love cases on the camera. Got our empty case in the back there. Just fling it across the rim there. There we go. Got that a little bit brighter there. All right. With that, we've got everything set up. Gonna go ahead and get started. Good luck to everybody. Looking for one auto per box. As always, got that little advertisement in the soccer box. Empty box there. There we go. Hey, Rick, how you doing today? Nice. Endrick rookie there. Colorado is nice. It's starting to get in that summer temperatures. Can't complain too much. Going to a baseball game tomorrow, so hoping these temperatures stay nice. We got our first numbered card of the break. Going to be a Hakon there. 24 out of 125. Love that green color. Also, I think everybody in here has been in lots of soccer breaks with me, but apologies if I butcher any of the names. Nice one there for Inter Milan. Got a Vinny Jr. here, 22 out of 250. That one going over to Real Madrid. And we got our first auto here. Going to be a Destiny Odugi there. 172 out of 250 for Tottenham. That one going over to Barry. There you go, Barry. Nice auto there for you. Congrats on that. Nice Ethan Nwarni rookie there. All right, let me get this base moved over. Hop into the second half of box number 1 here. And we've got an Ibrahim Mbaye there for PSG. That one would be 21 out of 50. Nice one there for Paris Saint-Germain. That one going over to Joe. There you go, Joe. Congrats on that one. Got a nice first Bowman Jaden Heskey there for Man City. Got a Douglas Luiz there. 199 out of 199 for Juventus. Nice little bookend there. Now get over to Ben. There you go, Ben. Congrats on that one. A couple more packs out of our first box here. All right, let me get these basement over. We'll hop into box number 2. Another poster there. Empty box there. Got a nice João Paulina there for Bayer. And that one going to be 50 out of 250. Got an Alex Jimenez here, 33 out of 150, going over to AC Milan. Love the blue. I feel like chrome colors just pop so much. There we go, going over to AC Milan. And we've got a Koke auto here, 4 out of 25 on the orange. Really nice one there. That one going over to Atletico de Madrid. Going over to Chris. There you go, Chris. Congrats on that one. Out of 25 on the auto. All right, let me get these base moved over. We'll hop into the second half of this box. All right. And we've got an Unai Hernandez here. 8 out of 25. 2 oranges in this box. That one going over to Barcelona. Nice one there. Going over to Jared. There you go, Jared. Nice little rookie hit there for Barca. Congrats on that one. Nice Regan Hensey there on the first Bowman. Going over to Man City. All right, couple more packs here, and we hop into the next box. Got a Cyril Dessers here. 17 out of 99 for Rangers. All right, let me get these base moved over. I'll hop into box number 3. Poster there again. And empty box there. Got a Kai Havertz here for Arsenal, 116 out of 175. Nice one there for Arsenal. Got an Alistair Johnson here, 102 out of 150. That one going over to Celtic. Then we've got our auto here, going to be a 69 out of 150. Pau Victor for Barca. Really nice auto there for Barcelona. That one going over to Jared. There you go, Jared. Congrats on that rookie auto. All right, let me get these base moved over. We'll hop into the second half of this box, then into box number 4. Got a nice Jamie Bino Gittins there. 59 out of 99 for Borussia Dortmund. Another first Bowman there. Crack open some more sleeves here. All right, here we go. Box number 4. Empty box there. Got an Ohan Sansit there. 155 out of 175. Going over to Athletic Club there. Got a Ronald Araujo there. 112 out of 299 for Barcelona. And we've got our auto here. Noni Madike. 56 out of 75 for Chelsea. Nice one there. That one going over to Tyler. There you go, Tyler. Nice auto out of 75 coming your way. Congrats on that. All right, let me get these base moved over. Hop into the other half of this pack. Another first Bowman. This one for Bayern. And we've got a Rasmus Holland there, 35 out of 75, going over to Man United. That one going over to Jared. There you go, Jared. Congrats on that one. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into the next one. Poster there. Empty box there. Got a Destiny Oduje there, 157 out of 199 for Tottenham. All right, let me crack open some more top loaders here. Got a João Simonies there. 92 out of 250 for Sporting. We've got our auto here, Ken Isakor. Going over to Bayer 4. Nice rookie auto there. That one going over to Ben. There you go, Ben. Got a rookie auto coming your way. Congrats on that. All right, let me get this base moved over. Hop into the second half of this box, then into box number 6. Got a Cheeto Obi here. Just happened to be flipped backwards. Get it top loaded though while we're at it. Got a nice Rafael Leo here. 61 out of 225. That one going over to AC Milan. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into the next one. Empty box there. Got a nice John Luigi Donnarumma there, 135 out of 225 for Paris Saint-Germain. Got a nice Ethan Wheatley here, 121 out of 175 for Man United. Then we've got a Harry Amass auto here, 6 out of 199. Also for Man United. Going over to Jared. There you go, Jared, having some good luck in the break so far. All right, let me get this basement over. We'll hop into the rest of box number 6. And we've got an Ethan Nwarney here. 1 out of 75. That one going over to Arsenal. We're going to get that one magged up. That one going over to Ray. There you go, Ray. Congrats on that one. We're heating up. Another first Bowman there for Man United. Got a nice Gleason Bramer there. 154 out of 199 for Juventus. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into box number 7. Got a Bukayo Saka there. 41 out of 75 for Arsenal. Going over to Ray. There you go, Ray. This pack decided it wanted to open in the most unconventional way ever. Got a nice Harry Kane here. 83 out of 225 for Bayern. And we've got a Noah Darvish auto there once again for Barcelona. Barcelona really getting the auto so far. That one going over to Jared. There you go, Jared. Congrats on that one. Get a Nicholas Jackson there. 53 out of 299 for Chelsea. What's up, David? All right, let me get this basement over. Opening box number 8. Empty box there. Got a nice Raphael Nell there. 146 out of 299 for Sporting. Got a nice Jude Bellingham here. 124 out of 125. That one going over to Real Madrid. And we have a Lenny Yoro auto, 28 out of 99 for Man United. That one going over to Jared once again. There you go, Jared. Have yourself a break, my friend. Keep lucking out with those autos. Another first Bowman there. We got a Martin Fernandez there. That one going to be 132 out of 250. Going over to Porto. And Barry. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into box number 9. Empty box there. Got a Jaden Dans there, 104 out of 199. Going over to Liverpool. Got an Antonio Nusa there, 131 out of 250. That one going over to Leipzig. And we've got a Mikey Moore rookie auto here, 21 out of 99 for Tottenham. That one going over to Barry. There you go, Barry. Nice auto out of 99 coming your way. Congrats on that. All right, Steve. Nice Endrick there. Got a Rangers there. 31 out of 225 for AC Milan. About to fight this top loader. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into box number 10. I'm also going to move this top-loaded base and higher numbered stuff real quick. Just so we can create a new little space for it. I'll have that topple over in the middle. Empty box there. Got a Rodrigo here, 43 out of 250. All these top loaders are cracking on me. There we go. That one going over to Real Madrid. Got a George Ilancana there. 113 out of 299. That one going over to AS Monaco. We got a Theo Hernandez, 46 out of 50 auto there for AC Milan. There you go. Steve got a gold auto out of 50 coming your way. Congrats on that. It does tend to work. Not always, but it does tend to work. Another Ethan Nwarney there to go with the out of 75. Get this base moved over. All right, Chris. Got a Ronald Araujo there. 26 out of 75 for Barcelona. Another first Bowman there. All right, let me get these base moved over. We'll hop into our second to last box here. 2 more autos total in the break, possibly more. You never know. We could see a bonus auto. Empty box there. We got a Cesar Cassetti there. 68 out of 250 for Chelsea. Got an Erling Haaland there. 3 out of 99 for Man City. Nice one there. Going over to Peter. Pete. There you go, Peter. And we got an auto here. Sending it Mayulu there. 154 out of 199 for Paris Saint-Germain. Going over to Joe. There you go, Joe. Congrats on that one. And there we go. Really nice Endrick there. Gonna get that one magged up. That is going to be the Shadow Etch. Just wanted to make sure I had that name right before I called it out. Really nice Endrick Shadow Etch. That is 1 out of every 240 hobby packs. That one going over to Real Madrid. There we go. Congrats again on that one. Going over to Travis. There you go, Travis. Love to see our mag party filled with big rookies. All right, let me get these base moved over. We'll hop into the rest of this box, then into our last box of the break. Got a Sherahu Gerasi there. 42 out of 125 for Borussia Dortmund. All right, let me get this base moved over. We will hop into our last box of the case. Empty box there. And we've got a 50 out of 52 Omari Kellyman there with the Topps logo fractor. Nice one there for Chelsea. That one going over to Tyler. There you go, Tyler. Congrats on that one. Got a Danny Olmo there, 38 out of 150 for Barcelona. And we've got an Isaac Babadi, 88 out of 150 on the Future Stars auto there. That one going over to PSV Eindhoven. Another Ethan Nwarney there. All right, let me get this basement over. We'll hop into the rest of our packs for the break. And we got a 10 out of 50 Rodrigo there. Nice one for Real Madrid. That one going over to Travis. There you go, Travis. Having yourself a killer break at the back half here. Dang, that pack had double the cards in it. Can't complain about that. All right, 3 packs left, and we hop into our recap. Got a Magnus Aklucci there, 212 out of 299. That one going over to AS Monaco. All right, last pack. Good luck, everybody. All right, let me get this base moved over, get a couple things situated, and we will hop into our recap. All right, here we go. The circle insert, those are one per pack normally. Or like one every other couple of packs. They're pretty common. The circle of power. All right, here we go. We got Rodrigo there. 10 out of 50 going over to Real Madrid. Isaac Babadi there. 88 out of 150 going over to PSV Eindhoven on the auto. Got the Amari Kellyman, 50 out of 52 for Chelsea on the logo fractor there. Got the Seni Maulu there, 154 out of 199 for PSG. Got an Erling Haaland there, 3 out of 99 for Man City. Ronald Araujo there, 26 out of 75 for Barcelona. Theo Hernandez auto, 46 out of 50 for AC Milan. Mikey Moore there, 21 out of 99 for Tottenham Hotspur on the auto. Lenny Yoro there, 28 out of 99 for Man United. Noah Darvish there, that one going over to Barca as well. Bukayo Saka there, 41 out of 75 for Arsenal. Harry Amass there, that one going to be 6 out of 199 for Man United. Got Ken Eisenkor there, that one going over to Bayer 4 on the auto. Rasmus Holland there, 35 out of 75 going over to Man United. Noni Mayduk there, 56 out of 75 for Chelsea on the auto. Jamie Benone Gittins there, 59 out of 99 for Borussia Dortmund. Pal Victor there, that one going to be 69 out of 150 on the auto for Barca. Got Cyril Dressers there, 17 out of 99 for Rangers. Got Une Hernandez there, 8 out of 25 for Barca. Got the Koke auto there, 4 out of 25. That one going over to Atletico de Madrid. Got the Ibrahim Mbaye there for Paris. That one going over to be 21 out of 50. And Destiny Uduge there for Tottenham Hotspur, 172 out of 250. Then we have our 2 mags here. Ethan Nwarni there, 1 out of 75 on the Wonder Kids. And we have the Endrick Shadow Etch there, going over to Real Madrid. Congrats on those. All right, that's going to do it for this break. Thank you, everybody, for hopping on with me. Hope you have a wonderful evening. We'll see you in the next.